Sippin' Douce, boy, this ain't your daddy yet. He in the Cadillac, me, I'm in the Maybach.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marcus Boston. You are now enjoying the smooth sounds of Cognac Corner. And today's guest is Big Brother in my life for a lot of years. It's only gotten better with time. A man I admire and I appreciate, even though he's very secretive and he'll disappear like Batman. But he always will show up and save the day. My guy, my man, 50 grand a long way. Sean Wesley. Say hello, Sean.
How you folks doing?
Hey, we living our best life. Round of applause. Sean has allowed us a beautiful location for our first Cognac Corner on location, out of the studio, in the streets with the people. And we are at Gran Crew in Soulard. And the address is, if I was a better prepared host, is, come on now, machine. It is at 1013 Ann in Soulard. Zip code is 63104. Once again, we're at Gran Crew Cigars at 1013 Ann in Soulard. So if you are grown enough, adult enough, your drip is grown and sexy, this is a great cigar bar to come hang out and hang with other consenting adults that enjoy the finer things in life, which clearly Sean does enjoy. I haven't quite made it there yet, but I'm on my way.
Oh, you're there.
I'm on my way. I'm working at it. I'm putting my time in. I'm gonna get to give me a membership too, so I can be hang with the big kids. Mr. Admiral. So Sean, how you been, man?
Not too bad. How you been doing?
I've been great. I mean, a lot going on. You know, who would have thought not having a job would be the best job I ever had? Then when you get a new job, you mad the job called you back. I swear.
Yeah.
Man, I've enjoyed podcast trapping for the last couple months with me and Cecil. And so much good shit's been going on and going down since we started this process. So just being able to be here and, you know, put your friends on and hang out and do those stuff. You just got to count your blessings, not your challenges.
Gotcha.
And it works out.
Gotcha.
You know, being positive and, like, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe, and that's a big thing with us. You know, our hashtag we want to get growing is hashtag Tribe 314. That's we want to get that to be something big. You know,
Gotcha.
we're really big in the values of a tribe and diversity and inclusion. So, you know, just brainstorming. I think last time we did the Soulardians, which is the other podcast that me and Cecil do together, and we were just rapping and stuff. And I think our hashtag is Tribe 314, because you got to have a consistent and strong social media presence, and something that's very unique to us, and something we can build around is that tribe mentality. So that's our thing that we're going to attach ourselves to, and we all ask our audience to, you know, connect with us, email us. You know, you can find me at Instagram, Marcus Boston 314, Cognac Corner, Cognac_Corner on Instagram. Twitter is Marcus Cognac, and the show Twitter is Cognac Corner on Twitter as well, and Facebook, and the email is CognacCorner@gmail. So
Gotcha.
we always love hearing from you guys, suggestions, guests, the whole nine, because without you there is no us. But enough about me doing drops in the beginning of the show. I'm getting better with this whole this thing. You gotta get information, commands, directions. People want to be led. I want to lead them to victory. You know how it goes. So what's going on, Sean, man? How you been popping? You know, a lot of good things been going on, happening for you in the last couple years. But let the audience get to know you a little bit, man.
I mean, you know how it is. You know, St. Louis is just St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to do my part of the equation. You know, just got done with our guns and hoses stuff. We had another good year with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then the watches with Reactor, and then do my thing down ballpark. So after that, I go down to the cigar shop where I can relax.
Yeah.
Get away from everything and just chill. You know, It's not for everybody, but for me, it's just took away from all that aftermath.
So that's logic. There you go. Yeah, it's good.
The aftermath,
There
you
you
know,
go.
I like to sit back and just chill.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think I've learned to find a place of peace when a lot of your life is in dealing with people of all different kinds.
Oh, dealing with people's not the problems. Is trying to figure out how to keep people, at peace with themselves, and because everybody's going through different things in life.
Right.
The world we live in today, it's not like it was when I was a youngster
Mm-hmm.
coming through the ranks. Cell phone took care of all that. Social media doesn't destroy that. So you got to find a new peace.
Right.
Because you make a mistake out here, it's over. There's no coming back.
But I think as fast as it happens, it goes the same way. If you make a mistake and you post to, that's what I mean. You're learning, you're growing. I really hate that we so quick to cancel people. And I heard a great line by Michael Eric Dyson. He was saying the digital world can't handle analog facts. And when he said that line, it rang a bell because in the digital world, a lot of things that we are persecuting or having a misunderstanding about is analog, which means it's a fact. It operates in the real world, not on line, Twitter, whatever. Because all this shit is a tool, no different than money. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was hanging out with Cecil last weekend and our buddy Jeff, and I was like, we have to stop making things our gods and realize that we are the gods we're looking for. And all we have is each other and the time that we exchange energy and just vibe out and do dope shit. And the people that are able to disassociate their happiness with a man-made item and hang with the men and women they're around and just enjoy that fleeting time, they're better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to remember these are just tools for connection. It's not the connection. And it's flawed because it's man-made. And I think once we, reassess how we use our devices and understand their tools to connect to people so we can get to them in the real world and don't have to live online, you're better off. Because that shit ain't nothing but an EMP bomb away from all this electric shit going over, and you ain't got no social skills, you ain't gonna make it.
It's funny you say that because the beauty of growing up in Carlyle, Illinois, I grew up, me and my partner had quite a few of them actually. We used to just hang out in the woods. Mm-hmm. We would run around, play sports, lift weights, mm-hmm. Go on the back roads, go hunting, go fishing. A lot of kids don't do that no more nowadays. They're too busy trying to see the next best thing in electronics is out there. They're not getting no exercise. They're not doing nothing.
Being raised by screens, like I say all the time, right or wrong, everybody ain't supposed to be here. When I say that, I mean everyone ain't qualified to reproduce. Because oftentimes they shouldn't be reproduced to begin with. That's my opinion. But that gets to a whole deeper conversation of who says who can't. I know, but I bet there's a whole bunch of people who wish they maybe would have been swallowed and not developed. Just saying.
That's to each his own. You know how it is.
Yeah, well, I'll say it.
Everybody has a match. There's always a match for somebody.
No, that's bad math. That's not true. Because a lot of kids don't happen. So maybe what was your match didn't make it to the egg? Then what? That's a flawed thinking. That's not gonna work.
It depends on your territory where you grew up. It depends on what you're surrounded by.
See,
you can't just sit there and put on everybody because, you got to think about it. I could have went 3 different directions coming up.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I was blessed. I mean, when I say I'm blessed, I'm beyond blessed.
Blessed and highly favored.
Because, I left the projects at a young age. My parents wanted to relocate us for education-wise and to keep us focused. But, growing up in Carlyle, it just made things, the city or a little small town accepted me. Mm-hmm. My coaches, my classmates, my teammates, they all accepted me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, they still follow me for whatever reasons. I mean, like today, I got on my LinkedIn page and my head coach from basketball hit me up.
This is why mine shines so much.
I'm like, wow, that means the world to me. And my basketball head coach hit me up on a like. I'm like, wow. And he's battling some stuff himself,
mm-hmm.
Physically.
Yeah.
And he's had a lot of success. He's done great with Carlyle, then gone over to Nashville. So coach means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
He came to see me down at ballpark.
Yeah.
After his hip surgery. I'm like, wow, coach is here. Mm-hmm. Him and his wife and their friends. And You can't ask for a better thing than that. Or I turn around, there's a classmate I haven't seen for God knows how long. They pop up out of nowhere.
Right.
People I used to run around with. I mean, those people to this day, they're still there.
Yeah.
And then, it helps tremendously because as I keep growing or trying to grow in this city, trying to find my own place, it's not easy because the higher you get, you think is you're there, but somebody's trying to grab that shirt tail and bring you right back down. So
yeah,
everything's different. You know what I'm talking about. So you
Yeah.
can't put that on, how you're raised.
Jesus Christ, D. I mean,
Yeah,
Marcus, get together.
You're like,
You can never have nice stuff.
you got to look at it as people, though.
Yeah.
But I have people who wasn't really all that in high school
Right.
that turned out to be like amazing people.
Yeah.
Like really, seriously. I mean, there's people I thought were like this. They were cool, but they turned out to be like amazing people. And they hit me up. I'm like, wow, I didn't know you even realized I existed.
Yeah.
But they're there, So everybody has a purpose.
I agree with that.
It's just finding your purpose.
I think when, like, I always talk to C, just, I'm a heavy reader and all that kind of good stuff. And I think when you really work on genuinely walking into situations with people with respect and empathy,
Mm-hmm.
and always looking at the glass half full or always looking on the bright side of a bad situation, people will naturally be attracted to the energy. You know what I'm saying? I think even when you go through, you go through all kind of crazy situations with people that think they shit don't stink, but you come out on the positive end of it because you walk into it with your mind, your energy in the best position. You know what I'm saying? And I think that means something.
Well, it's funny you say that because I know as I started my skinny process, that was beyond super skinny.
It took you to see the light to get it right.
But I had some good friends. My friend Kevin, he just kept at me. And my boy Dean, I had some cats that just kept pushing me. For whatever reason, they just kept saying, "Come on, you can do it." I'm like, man, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they kept pushing me, and I kept going, doing my thing. But as I grew, I found out that the only person that can stop me is myself.
That's it.
If you give me the opportunity, you open that door, you crack that door, I want to take it and make the best of it.
Yeah.
Not everything works out that great, though. I've had my faults.
Oh, you taking your L's, but your L's are lessons.
I've taken some L's, but a lot of my L's when I was younger, came from just being young and dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went from young and dumb to getting muscular, becoming, what you want to say, arrogant and conceited.
Yeah,
that worked out not well for me.
Hey, I'm with you 1,000%.
That didn't go well.
No,
but
it usually don't.
I learned from it.
You survived it. You grew from
it. But they wasn't that skinny kid getting picked on.
Yeah.
So I had to get
make up for lost time almost.
Yeah, and it's kind of like life, relationships. You learn from it, and you gotta watch how you say things and words. Because
words matter. Words mean things.
You may mean something one way, and you say it, and then somebody come up to you and say, "Well, I heard you said this, and that," and I'm like, "Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who told you this?"
Yep.
You trying to explain yourself. I don't have time for that.
I don't either.
If you know me as a person, it is what it is.
Right, you gonna forget all the years of me being dope over a miscommunication one time.
Yep,
but that shows you who you really. That speaks more to you, the person bringing it to my attention, on how you reacted to it, and how you feel about me than me. Because if I hear someone said, Sean said something about Marcus, I was like, okay, let me ask Sean about it. And we have a conversation. I'm like, oh, Sean, I heard you say some shit. Fuck you. I mustn't fuck with you the long way, or I felt some type of way about you to where I was looking for a reason to show my jealousy or my envy towards you, and now this is the reason. Because if you real friends and y'all really cool and you appreciate that person's relationship, you're not gonna come that way. You're gonna have the conversation, and even when you have the conversation, it's the tone of the conversation.
What's important, but the problem is people get caught up in the text messages or the quick phone call. I heard you said this and that. Why don't you hear what the whole story is?
Yeah, context.
Why don't you find out what was actually said?
Yeah.
And quit prejudging, because at the end of the day, if you know me, I got you.
Yeah.
That's just how I was raised. I know it's like to be on the backside of that negativity. I know what it's like to be getting chopped down. So, like I tell people, it's like with me, either you like me or you don't.
And I don't give a goddamn if you don't.
If you think I'm legit or you think I'm shaded. But I don't. At this day and age, I don't care. The only thing I care about is my son's doing the damn thing.
Yeah, your son out here winning.
He's out here doing it. That's the only thing I care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't care what anybody thinks.
That's
they
it.
Feel about me. All I care about is watching that young man do his thing.
Mm-hmm. Doing it his way for the right reasons.
He's doing it his way.
Yep.
And that means more to me than anything. So, you got to think about it. And I'll put it out there. My mother passed away in my arms when I was 22.
Mm.
I wasn't prepared for life. You know what I'm saying? So, and I watched my son being born into my arms in this world. Mm-hmm. So guess what? Those are the only two things that really matter to me.
Yeah.
So if you want to step into this parade with me, come get you some because I have no problems with it.
Yeah. I mean,
my mother drives me every day.
Yeah, I can't imagine, man.
My son keeps the gas tank full. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds crazy, and I made a ton of mistakes, And I'll give my ex-wife props. She did a good job because we were young, and I was going through a lot, and she kept that young man focused. While we were doing our back and forth, and back, and us just being young and just being silly and stupid. But I learned from it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we have a son that's amazing. Right. I don't care what anybody says. He's doing their thing, and I can talk about him all day long and never get bored. Right, right. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm with you 1,000%. And like being this is the Cognac Corner, and I'm glad you spoke about relationships. I want to start relatively at the beginning. So like in high school, what was your situation with the ladies? Like, what was your game? Because I know you're the athlete. You always tell us how you use the dope guy in basketball. So I'm figuring you probably had the run of the you had options. I'll put it like that.
No, not really, because where I'm from, I didn't have a selection to say when it came to the sisters.
Yeah.
But
are you telling me that Carlyle, Illinois was white girl heavy? Was the cocaine running wild? Was the snow bunnies bouncing through the city? And you tell me there wasn't a lot of Wakandans walking through Carlyle? Are you telling me were you a minority inside a minority in this small place in Carlyle?
I wasn't considered a minority through my peers, but that's how you want to put it. It depends on how you were raised. Like, I didn't have those issues. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That the community was nice. Yeah. But you had your old heads that were set in their ways.
As we do now.
And their daughters were.
Yeah, they were. Is it true? Why, yes, it is. No, wouldn't you like to know?
They were respectful. But, being an athlete helped a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tremendously. But it made it worse because everybody knew who you were. Yeah. So you had to be very quiet and secretive, or try to be at least. But
try to keep the mess to a minimum.
It's not that big of a town, so it didn't take.
It don't take long.
No, it didn't.
And that's what we have in common. Like, I mean, I went to high school in Brentwood, which is a small school district in St. Louis, and when I played sports, and I'm like my senior year, I was the only black guy in my class of like 60 people, which is relatively small. But like, I would like to have to dated my own, but that's not where I was welcome. So I go where I'm appreciated and I tolerate it.
Well, it's funny because being born in Centralia and raised in Carlyle is in two different atmospheres. So, but playing sports, I just, it is what it is. Everybody was cool with me.
All right, sports is oftentimes the equalizer.
I remember I remember all the gymnasiums I played in. I played in some gymnasiums. I was the only one there.
A little hostile.
No, my best games actually. But
oh yeah, because you want to bust ass in those situations. You goddamn right. Oh yeah, that's how you feel. I got some for all you motherfuckers in this gym.
But
give you a reason to hate me.
Yeah, I went right to the bus and take a shower, told coach.
Oh yeah, I'm not fucking around
there. I'm not chilling right now. I'm going to the bus.
Yeah, I'm going to the bus. Fuck that. I'm a fool, but I ain't a damn fool.
Yeah, but it's like you have to let nature take its course. Yeah. I knew I was getting older, but I never had problems meeting people. I never had problems meeting women, but I just I had some good relationships. Yeah. But I had to deal with the roadblocks that came with it.
That's what that mean. You have to. That would make you a better person. Like the best people I know have been through some of the worst either the worst or the most shit. But without those challenges, they can never be the person that they are today, and they rise above it. Anybody from the bottom to the top. Anyone that's successful, the success is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people suggest monetary, but I think success is being happy in the skin you in and the people you surround yourself with.
Well, it's not with the people you surround yourself with. Just be happy with who you are.
Right,
You
first and
know,
foremost.
I found out that, I've had some amazing relationships, and I've effed up some relationships, and
I had one job. I know, guys. Sorry.
you knocked over the ice bucket.
I know, man. I was
It's all
gonna get
good.
some ice too.
But
Mm,
it's one of
mhm.
those things where, you took me off track. Oh, I've jacked up some situations, but that's being young and dumb, and your phone should be on silent.
You're right. I'm doing a horrible job at this, but
Okay?
this is me growing in on real time.
Real time. So I'll give you a second to finish
Yeah,
that.
go ahead, cause I don't. I'm not. I'm in the middle of doing something important. She don't want nothing.
But at the end of the day, you got to realize this though, that women are a delicate flower that needs to be nurtured a certain way. But it depends on where you plant that seed, what you're dealing with, because every woman
Yeah,
is different.
correct.
Every young lady is different.
Absolutely.
Every girl is different,
Yes.
and they got to deal with their upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
They have to deal with their peer pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They have to deal with what somebody else is wearing compared to what
Mm-hmm.
they're wearing. And
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to find their own way. So every woman is different.
Yes.
You can't treat them all the same, and if I was able to, I would put names out there, but I won't do that because
No,
I
there's
have
no
some
need.
very amazing female friends.
Yeah.
I've lost some along the way, but I have some
Yeah.
friends that just, they are just amazing people. They got me no matter what.
Right.
I got some road dogs I can run with no matter what the situation is, and they're there.
Yeah.
Then I got some I got to be careful with, like, okay,
Right.
what's your intentions? And then you got some of those that are just digging.
Mm-hmm.
They want something.
Still broken. Still trying to.
But
Yeah.
depends on where you are as a man, to where you sit at.
Yeah.
Do you have your shit together all in a row?
I would say the better you know yourself, the better you can learn people. You know what I'm saying?
Finding yourself is not easy.
No, it takes work.
Because you're competing against the next guy out there.
You gotta be vulnerable with yourself. Like, I mean, I agree with you with competing. I mean, I wouldn't say competing, all comparison, because I think comparison is the thief of joy. But it's like this. It's just a gauge. It's no different like a measuring stick. So you don't have to take it personal. But there is always, okay, I'm doing this. What is this other person doing? Oh, okay, that's something dope. Let me how I can incorporate what he's doing into what maybe I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I think the better you spend time and develop who you are, and it's an ongoing thing. It's not there's no end point. You know what I'm saying? It's just as long as you're alive and breathing, you should always be looking to work on yourself because it makes you a better a mate, a better companion, or whatever you want to be with another human being, especially with women. And understanding women aren't a monolith. So what worked on one young lady might not be the same thing for another, but you have to be able to listen. Because the key to any relationship is communication. There'll be friendships.
Communication.
Yeah, exactly. And being vulnerable to having a conversation when it needs to be happening. Like, it's always amazing, like, how some people can, we can sleep together, but you can't ask me a real question. We're skipping steps.
I'm not going that way right now.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, I always give that advice. Like, if you can do that with somebody, ask them what you want to know.
I made that mistake when I was younger, being dumb. But
time is fleeting.
I've gotten older. We gotta be able to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm setting the things I do. I enjoy the things that I do.
Yeah.
And I'll give up some of that time, that space to do different things, but it has to be mutual. It has to be equal. It has to be 50-50. You know me. I enjoy my bike ride. I bike a lot.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I have 3 different bikes.
Yeah, that's almost dope.
Different terrain. I have my extracurricular shooting games. Gotta be careful with that. How you say that, because people are very get upset about that subject. Period. But it's relaxation for me.
Yeah.
Because where I grew up, I'm educated. I know how to handle them. That's a getaway. It's peaceful. It's relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
I got my cameras. I love shooting amateur photography.
Yeah.
And of course, I enjoy hitting the weight room or martial arts.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that ever happened to me, actually. Helped me with everything. Brought me full circle.
Mm-hmm.
My Uncle Charles taught me boxing when I was younger, but coming full frame with the martial arts with Jermaine Andre just took me to a whole different level, respectively.
Yeah.
He brought me back to earth.
Right.
He humbled me.
Yeah.
You know, he knocked all that little
There,
diesel out of me. He's like, look, honor, respect. You know, that's important.
gave you that clarity and discipline.
Completely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's because I didn't really have it. You know, I was just running wild. Everything was coming natural to me.
Mm-hmm.
Women, I didn't care. Like, whatever.
Took it off for granted.
It's my game, whatever. You don't like it, bye.
Humble.
I was like that.
Yeah, the humble pie.
I'm not going to tell you I wasn't, because for me to sit here on this podcast and you and tell you one thing and say another, that's, you got to face your demons.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still going to face them in life. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I'll be a man and man up to my mistakes. Yeah,
that's easy as a way. Like, I did it, fucked up. Now either help me figure out how to do it better, or don't say shit. If you're not making mistakes, you're not trying. If you're not growing, if you're not trying to figure out, like, that's part of the game. You got to be willing to make mistakes and learn from them. Any lesson unlearned is repeated.
Yeah, and you got to look at it like this. Like, we hang out a lot. I mean, you've been there with me after I had my stroke. Doctor visits, right there. You know what I mean? You've seen the progress.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, I'm blessed to even be here to have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about relationships. They're important. I mean, you ain't got to have the best relationship with somebody, but you got to be able to develop some type of communication.
Yeah.
Some type of trust. Something, because that's how you move forward in life. You can't do everything by yourself.
No.
You can either have a partner or an ally.
You gotta have a tribe. You have a pack. You can't be a lone wolf.
Not really a pack either. You just need something that helps you, that keeps you humble.
Yeah.
I'm just self-driven. It is what it is. I enjoy giving back in this crazy way, whatever it may sound like. People like, oh, he does this and that. But a lot of people don't see some things I try to do on the backside, because I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah.
And I'll say that till I'm blue in the face. But, man, just dealing with the women of this era is just different.
Ooh, let me get to that. We gonna get to that. I got a lot to say about that. I'm probably getting in trouble for saying it, but it's fine. They'll text me later and let me know what I said. It seems to be very good listening.
They will.
So we go from high school to now. How did you end up in your marriage? Because you say you got together young. So how young was you? Like 19, 20, something like that?
I was 22.
So how did I get from like dating to marriage? What was the conversation?
Actually, I'm gonna blame it on Predator. I went to the movies with my boys after playing ball. Go watch Predator when it first came out.
Bruh.
And
Why
I had a Mustang Cobra. And
you just dated the fuck out yourself. I went to see the Predator when it came out. No, the first one when Arnold in the jungle.
One. Yes.
That came out in 1984.
Don't go there. So anyway, me and the boys, I'm playing basketball. Like, we're gonna go check this out. So I go to the movie theater. I had a sports car. I had a Mustang Cobra. Target top 4-speed. I'm thinking I'm the shit. I got a nice car. So
yeah.
My car.
You was a spoiled. No.
My parents didn't buy it for me. I bought it myself.
You're not spoiled, but I'm saying,
I bought it myself.
Couldn't nobody tell you shit. I can tell already.
My mother.
In 1987. I had to look up when this movie came out. In 1987.
My parents did not give it to me. I had to go earn it.
So in June of 87, y'all was going to see this movie. And
yes.
What kind of car did you have?
I had a Mustang Cobra.
Mustang Cobra. What year was that?
Hatchback.
What? You ain't shit. What year? What year is that Cobra?
It was pretty relatively new.
You ain't shit. Go ahead, tell me this story. How you being raggedy and young?
Well, it had this spider web on the front. And Cobra along the side. The car got me in trouble in town.
No shit, they get you in trouble today if you had it.
I had a sound system, all that. But anyway, so
you was a guy I hated in school.
So me being out of control. There's a young lady in line asked me to buy her some popcorn. I'm like, you buy your own damn popcorn.
What a dickhead.
So I told her,
you buy your own motherfucking popcorn. What an asshole.
So I'm like, you gonna buy your own popcorn.
Oh, that shit hard. This shit is hard as fuck. This is a nice ass car. This shit's hard as fuck. Damn, that shit hard. Damn, that's hard.
So I had the Cobra. So this young lady, I told her, if you want to meet me, you got to meet me after the movie.
Wow, you're an asshole.
I didn't think she knew who I was. So, the movie gets over. I go outside and there's this female sitting on top of the hood of my car. I'm like, if you don't get the off my car, that's how I met my ex. Over a damn car.
Yeah, let me
Yeah. There you go with that.
Did you play this song in your 89 Cobra?
Lakeside, who we were popping out to.
You had where'd you bump it to?
We used to pop out to Lakeside.
Lakeside?
Yeah.
Damn, Sean, you old. I don't know what the hell Lakeside is.
What's up, Krista? How you doing?
Hey, Krista, look who we have here. Look who we have here in the audience. We have Krista's in the building. Who is Lakeside? Let me find this artist.
Fantastic Voyage.
Oh, shit. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, you wasn't shit in 89. Sean, did you see when I tagged you on Instagram where Grandpa goes? That's how you fucking dance when Sean be feeling himself and he comfortable. That motherfucker start dancing. Oh, that shit like I can't wait to be Sean. Cause Sean be dancing like I don't give a good goddamn. That shit be amazing. I be enjoying it. Lakeside. I never knew who sang this song. Well, Sean, I'm not done with you yet. So, Krista, I hope you pull you up a seat and enjoy this fantastic voyage.
She can't hear us, can she?
Well, she can hear us talk. Like we are in this room.
We got some sushi.
Well, it's not. It don't close till 10. I'm aware because I'm there all the time, even when I can't afford it. Okay, so where I leave off at?
No, the thing was.
You think
going through that era?
Wait. You think Krista would go get us ice since I spilled the other ice on the floor?
She might.
Hey, Krista.
I don't think she knows where it is, but she might.
Krista, if I hand you this ice bucket, could you get us some ice? I spilled the other ice on the floor. Yes, please.
He knocked it over because he got nervous. That's my hold on. My friend Krista's got engaged. Congratulations, doing her thing.
Round of applause. Love is. Clap your hands.
She when I first went out after having my stroke, she took me to a hockey game actually.
Oh, I remember that.
And I could hardly even walk. I was still nervous about walking.
Yeah.
So trying to walk in public, I was nervous
because
I was like, oh, I gotta go down these steps.
Yeah.
But yeah, it felt good. You got people like that around you.
Absolutely.
Even one of the nurses, Marla, from my hometown, it's like those things were important.
Absolutely.
Because it would have been for you and people like her and Kabbalah people.
You found out who fucked with you for real when shit go left.
Yeah.
Though nothing show people's real colors than when shit's burning down.
Yep.
In the day.
Found out real quick.
Real quick.
She's going through her stuff right now personally too.
Mm-hmm.
She's got engaged to an amazing guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a handful when he drinks, but boy,
yeah.
he's a good person. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. I can handle myself. I don't know if I'm messing with him. He's put together like a brick shit house too. So yeah, he gets nothing but props from me.
With all respect, all the time.
You gotta give it up to some people when they
got to.
It. But as I was saying, the time was tough. I was young when everything happened.
Mm-hmm.
My son wasn't born yet. Just announced an engagement. Did I lose my mother? And it's just like, it wasn't fair to my ex to actually be honest about it because I was just mentally just mad at the world.
You're not prepared for losing your mother at 22?
No.
I ain't prepared now.
Life's just starting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I talk about it now. It took me a long time to even talk about it.
Yeah.
It would make me so angry. Church didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Counseling didn't do nothing for me. Don't knock over your ice bucket this time.
Thank you so much.
But, it's one of those things where for me to go through that in life, and I was stubborn. I was hard-headed. I didn't follow the rules and regulations. But it takes a real person to admit your faults. But I just now got to the point where I'm able to actually deal with that. You think I'm a grown man now? But I kept everything in. I just did everything on my own. I didn't really want no one in my personal business.
Right.
I made silly, stupid mistakes. I'll be the first to tell you I did.
I always, man, it takes a level. As men, we have to understand that vulnerability is not nothing to be ashamed of. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we get so attached to being strong and always putting this facade of strength and being more than human out that it costs us good people. Yep. And it's a multifaceted reason from, society, social economic stuff, cultural things. But as human beings, as men, if we're able to be vulnerable and have confidence in that vulnerability, we're able to do more and keep good people with us. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes takes us to lose the people we need to be in our lives to understand that maybe if I just opened up to this amazing person that saw that in me, I might still have her.
Well, it's hard to open up nowadays because if you open up, women want certain things a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just think that, I'm going to tell her this, tell her that.
Yeah.
If a woman doesn't make that call toward me, I'm not making that move.
Right.
It's that simple. First of all, I'm going to make an ass of myself.
Uh-huh.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
I do that enough as it is. I really keep my cool friendships.
Yeah.
And I got some friendships that are really, we're tight. Like,
yeah.
we're knitted together.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh, you dating so-and-so. No, I'm not dating nobody. Actually, it's just we cool with each other. Actually, she may have a boyfriend and she actually may be married or she may be engaged. We're just cool with each other like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if the right one comes along and she fits into my mold, it is what it is. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, it does. But when I was younger, I just didn't care. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But now, it's respect factor now. So,
and at the time, you probably wasn't ready to, those situations. I always think about the world back then, which I think now is a little bit. We have more access to information. Mm-hmm. The world is more open to men being balanced. As also. As we were super masculine and what that means now, I think men have it's where you find a balance. You still want to be able to be, I think a man's job is to protect, provide, and profess. You know what I'm saying?
It's different nowadays. Females are coming right with you nowadays.
That's fine. I want an equal. I hate when girls say I'm a princess. No, I bet you need a queen. Which means that when we go to war, we all go to war. Yeah. I don't want you to be waiting in the castle for me to come back. No, you grab you a sword. We gonna kill this monster together.
Yeah, but there's some of them want you to do everything.
That's fine. Then you can find somebody else. I am. But I was like, there's few of me, a bunch of y'all.
Yeah, the balance is. You gotta have a strong, mentally strong woman.
Yeah.
With a soul to her.
Yeah. Because
if you don't.
Yeah. And a voice.
Yeah, she has a voice. She can't
absolutely.
Those little pushovers. That's
I want to be a little bit of afraid of the woman I want to spend time with. I like a little fear that if I do something crazy, she's gonna pull my card and pull me back in. So if I go off the reservation, you're right. I'm sorry. You need to have that, but it's the back and forth. If she go off the fucking reservation, hey, what the fuck you thinking about?
And people keep trying to tell me, "Oh, go to church and find your woman." Negative on that one.
Man,
because they just as bad as anybody else. Or find your corporate woman.
Yeah,
it's not about finding that woman. You just gotta find what fits you.
That's it.
But why find it? If it's there, it's there. You'll know when it's there.
I would say put more time into yourself and do what makes you happy. And the right person will find you. Y'all find each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't putting your energy trying to find somebody. It's cool, but the better you invest in yourself, there's no better investment than investing in yourself. And then everything else is going to fall in place. That's it. Hopefully, you'll be all right.
Because you forget the main key. Finances in life are important.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your woman ain't 50-50 with you.
What y'all doing?
If she ain't 50-50, then you're going to come up with that extra.
I think with being saying 50-50, it doesn't have to be necessarily bank account for bank account, but ambition to get it. And at least if you don't have it now, like I ain't got it now, but I know it's gonna come because I'm doing dope shit and I'm developing myself and I enjoy what I'm doing. So if I meet somebody that's more established, whatever that fucking means, that's cool.
You have ambition, first of all.
Right. I'm hungry. I want it.
You may be surprised right behind what you're trying to do.
That's it. But I only can worry about what I can control, and I'm happy with what I'm doing. So if you can't understand, like, I might not text you right back. I'm doing, once you love the hustle and love creating and love connecting with people, and you meet somebody that's okay 9 to 5 and you off on weekends, and like, I don't know what that life means.
Off on what?
Exactly.
What's that?
Ain't no days off. Ain't no days off.
I haven't seen a weekend.
You know what I'm saying? If I can make it.
Because of what I do for a living.
Hey, yeah.
I don't see weekends.
Look, no, you ain't seen weekend. You ain't seen weekend in 20 years.
My weekends is stuck babysitting people.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And she has to understand that you meet women, or I guess I meet women that are baffled that, like, I'm doing shit all the time. But I'm as busy as I am available. So I will get back to you as soon as I can, how I can. I don't really have, if you locked into a schedule and all you see is 9 to 5 and a pension, that's cool. I'm trying to write my own checks. I want to be signing checks, not cashing checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for a partnership, not, just burning time watching Netflix all day, which is cool. But if I'm watching Netflix, I'm also editing, I'm also designing, I'm also like making inroads, learning something as Netflix play in the background. And like, that's just how my mind is. Or I'm looking for the newest book I should have read, or blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm always hungry for more stuff. Then you meet people that's, oh, I'm bored. Life's amazing. There's so much fruit in life. Why are you not looking to eat from that fruit, that tree of knowledge? And you just bored. Like, it baffles me. You bored, we can't hang out. Like, I don't know what that means.
There's not an easy answer for none of this, actually.
No.
There's not an answer because every person is different. I'll put it back out there again. It's just, I have a lot of ambitious, intelligent young ladies just doing their thing. Mm-hmm. Everybody my age, but everybody's caught up in their own thing. Yeah. If the timing ain't right, if it doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit. But when everybody's shucking and driving and moving, trying to move forward, mm-hmm. I mean, it's 2019. The cost of living is no joke. Yeah. It takes 2 incomes in most houses. Mm-hmm. I mean, if the man ain't making 125 to 150, you're not gonna live comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
At least have a plan to get there.
I mean, you got to think what the cost of living is no joke. If you have kids.
Oh yeah. I
mean, you can survive. If you're at 40 to 60, you'll be cool.
That's what.
If you by yourself.
Yeah,
you by yourself. But once you add a significant other,
another human being on your ticket,
and you add up with children, mm-hmm. and they're intelligent and smart, and they got to get sports. Sports is expensive.
Yes.
So you got private schools, and so you got to find your own way. And there's not an easy answer, but people need to stop knocking each other. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we're all here in one place trying to do the same thing.
We got. And what you're saying made me think of 3 things. One, I love this. I say it every episode. People come in your life for, there's 3 people come in your life for 3 reasons: a season, mm-hmm. reason, and a lifetime. And I think oftentimes we don't understand why everyone's, here. Sometimes it's okay. You're here for a reason. The reason means we hang out for a week or 2 weeks, and then we go our separate ways. That's cool, but I make sure the time we have together is valuable to both of us. Oh, yes. Might be a season. We kick it all summer. Fall come around, we go separate ways. Cool. Or you're here for a lifetime because it works out that way. Sometimes we get so enamored with this person that we end up spending a lifetime because we can get them knocked up. We wasn't supposed to be here this long together. Or we're supposed to be for a reason. I'm at Freaknik, or I'm at Jamaica, and now because we had an irresponsible weekend, it's a lifetime. We're not even compatible as human beings, but now we have a child together. Mm-hmm. But, and you see those all the time where I hate my baby daddy, mama, blah, 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 because he wasn't supposed to be here for this long. He's supposed to just come through, enjoy your time together, move on. But you was so enamored with this, whatever you saw, you ignore the red flags. Now you're stuck in hell together. But I think if you understand and appreciate people that come in your life, so be like, no one miss Michael more than I do. And we know the Michael I'm talking about. I about Michael almost every episode because me and Michael was thick as thieves for a couple years. Easy. But she's in a happy place. I'm happy for her. But I miss my Michael the way that it was. But it's okay. We're both winning in ways we wanted to win. And it opened up doors for other people and situations. Yeah. But I can't be mad. All I can do is appreciate the time we had together and let that time make me the next better version of myself. Yeah. And be happy for her.
She's good people.
Absolutely. She was a great guy, good situation. She's getting everything she wanted, and she went through the fires to get there.
Yes, she did.
And she never was stuck on a certain type of person. You know what I'm saying? She always she kept her options open and tried a little bit of everything to what needed to found her. Yeah. You know, and I also tell women, like, the worst thing you can do is put yourself in a box of you keep trying to chase the same type of person on a physical sense, but sometimes the best person for you is not necessarily what you thought would be. Like I say, another story I tell all the time. You know, my mom's husband is my age. Mm-hmm. You know, and they've been married for 12 years. And so for me, it teaches me, like, I'm always open to everything and everybody, because I don't know what you could bring to my table. If I was to limit myself, say, oh, she'll like this girl, I ain't gonna talk to her. Maybe the one I need don't look like the one I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But some people get so stuck in, like, I need to look like this, that, and the other. Then the person for you might be not the person that looks that way.
I've been up and down the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
I've been 14 years older than me. I've been younger, same age. It's about compatibility. Yeah. It's about communication. You know,
absolutely.
And, you know, it's hard to find nowadays. And for me, I'm just speaking on my behalf. Not everybody else's. Everybody's different. You know, how people have been raised. But for me, if we're not having a good communication, and if we can't find anything that we're cool with each other and we don't vibe, you know, keep me in the friend zone. I'm cool with that. Yeah. Because I'm not going to jeopardize a friendship over trying to push for more. It's not really worth it. Yeah. You know, and I've learned, that's one thing I've learned as I've gotten older. I value my friendships way more. Yeah. Can I get that hit in? I'm like, nah, you know. And what's funny is people, I was like, who you with? Don't worry about who I'm with. Right. I'm really not with anybody. Yeah. I'm just blessed to have a lot of cool people around me.
Absolutely. Like, I love my girlfriends. Like, you know, I love, because we can communicate and talk about anything, and we can laugh, we can talk shit. I can give her my perspective on whoever she's dating or thinking about, and vice versa. And we keep winning. You know, and like, I know, because I know what kind of friend I am, I know probably more times than not, when she gets a guy, you know, our time together might come limited. She need to focus on who she's with, and that's cool. You know, and I will introduce myself to him and let them know, hey, I don't have any interest in her in that way, because I probably already had her anyway. But the point is, I'm happy you got her now.
There you go with that. I would never say that. You know, because they already assume you think it anyway. So
I'm gonna see how you feel about it. I'm gonna see what kind of man you really are.
I really don't. The young me was ruthless. I just didn't care. And if my best friend Dean Davis was here, he would call me out on a lot of my BS. But he knows for a fact I'm shooting it straight right now, you know, because it takes a lot to admit to your fuck ups in life. We all have them.
You gotta be able to be vulnerable, man.
I told us I wasn't gonna say any cuss words, but I just did.
I should cuss out through this bitch. You're fine.
Yeah, but now I'm not, because, you know, I just, no.
Hey, guys, when I grow up, I'm going to be like Sean. I don't know when, but not soon, but one day.
Yeah, you're there. But, you know, at the end of the day, you want to leave a path for other people. People ain't got to take it, but at least you can give people a path. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell a story. I'm not saying it because she's sitting here, because she's a good friend of mine. But this young lady just got engaged to an amazing guy. But do you know that this woman brought her family down? Seriously. She brought her whole entire family down with her boyfriend at the time, before he had a fiance, to meet me while I was at work. And they were amazing people. Like, oh, this is the guy that she talks about, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, when you have things like that happen in life and people say things like that, that makes you think, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you treat people.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I'm selective about the people that I'll go do things with now. Yeah. Before, I would just go, let's go do this and that. But you figure out real quick who's around you for your perks. Then you find out the people around you for who you are. Right. So, I have a couple of, I will say this, I have a couple of them that if our schedules match up, we go hang out, we go kick it, we go chill because they need to get away.
Yeah.
They're going through things. A lot
Right.
of my friends, I'm talking about the guys they've been with or what's going on with them. They come to me for advice.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's very honorable. I mean, like, wow. So for me, the right person, if it does come around, it'll be there, and I'll know it when it happens.
Yeah.
I'm not searching for it.
Yeah, you got too much other shit to worry about, man.
I got too many things to worry about. I enjoy helping other people.
Uh-huh.
I love reaching back, watching you do your thing, watching her do her thing. Just watching my friends grow.
Yeah, it's like when you win, I win. You know what I'm saying? Now it has to be like my brother win, I win. When my sister win, I win. If I win, you win. We all win. That's how it always has to be. And that's always the goal. And, my mind is like, when we say tribe, we saying we want to build each other up to be our best selves. It might not be in the same industry or the same thing, but like if you happy with what you're doing, if I can help you get there,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I want to do is see people around me that want to be great, successful, be that, and let me know how I can help you get there. That's all you ever should want to do.
And people need to get off the black-white thing or the whole race thing.
Mm-hmm.
You need to find who makes you happy.
Yeah.
Move forward. Now, don't get me wrong. If you find somebody of your own that fits your mold, go for it. But don't get stuck on, I got to have this because people say this is what I should be. No.
Yeah. Your skin folk and always your kinfolk. No. And you should build your tribe on ideas, not on physical attributes.
Make yourself happy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to make everybody else happy.
Who got time for that? It's
it.
Exhausting. You'll never succeed.
Nope. You won't.
The only thing you do is make yourself the best person you can be, and get there. I know I got you out here late.
No, you good. No, it's worth it. I mean,
I guess at this point, now we're being from the marriage. Your son is dope, doing dope stuff. He's married in Illinois, right? Married in Illinois. And he's running for what office? He's running for the school board. School board. God, it's so important. And he's actually helping the guy run for mayor. He's helping him actually with his campaign. Yeah. And he's a supervisor for UPS down there, so I wouldn't visit him during Christmas. And yeah, it's amazing down there. You and them grandbabies. Oh, 3 of them. Amazing. But he's doing his thing, So for me, my joy in life right now at this stage is just watching him do his thing. So you'll figure it out one of these days. Who figure out what? You'll figure it out. I'm not having no kids, bro. No, you gotta have. I'm not. I can't. I'm not. I tell myself. I've said this. I've said this a lot this year. Mistakes do happen. No. I see. Slip ups do happen. But this is okay. This is a cheat code to life. So at this point, I'm really. So I'm probably. I'm on. I wish I was 29. See, should I say this or not? I'm gonna say it anyway. So I have a natural fondness for I've enjoyed a lot of 40 and ups lately. Don't get me established. They've been through the ringer. Exactly, and most of them are done having children. Yeah, they know what they want in life. They're done, and so I like to be like the Tay Diggs until I have a groove back. You just want to be a boy toy. Not necessarily just a toy. I want to be of service to her. You're gonna be her boy toy. I want to be of service. I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna be her boy toy. And yes, at this point, I'm okay. I'm okay with playing that role. Cause I think it's service to both of us. Not I. Well, don't get me wrong. I try to either stay in my age or older, because when I go underneath that, my 34 or below, it's just a lot. It's a lot of energy, a lot of time, and a lot of shit. A lot of carrying I don't want to do. Well, at least from 35 and up, they should be pretty well established for the most part, and they have a level of sexual aggression I appreciate. But they don't hang out. They will. Not often. You go see them out. No, right. It's the Soulard Market. It's a scheduled outing. Grocery store. All out is a schedule. Or a special event, and you just run into them. Correct. Exactly. Because you ain't gonna see them on a day in, day out basis. They ain't gonna. They don't do no date sites. They're not worth it. Instagram is regular. Ain't got no snaps. Is all out of control. Facebook is for work only. A lot of privacy in that age bracket, which I appreciate because I'm private, but I'm also very public. It's the same breath. If that makes any sense.
Oh, I live it.
Exactly.
You're like, oh, I see your Facebook.
You ain't seen shit. Like
Facebook is just marketing.
That's promotional only. That's promos all day. They ain't shit.
That ain't who.
But it's I'm just not saying. I swear to God, when I look at Sean page, I be like, I said, I know the real Sean. Yeah, I don't know. This is you'll see. I see. I be like, Sean. I said, Sean is a promotional mastermind. Because Sean, if you was to judge Sean on his Facebook, you think Sean is John Pope II. I said, Sean like Sean ain't shit. I be hating on Sean like Sean ain't shit. If I was to show Sean our messenger, it would be a lot different than fucking his Facebook. I be like, that's why I love Sean so much. I said, Sean Facebook is nothing like when me and Sean kicking and talking that shit. That's why I love it so much.
I'm actually a quiet nerd in a sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
exactly what I'm saying.
Everybody wants to stay, so it is what it is. It's my own madness. It works.
Yeah, it's the balance, man. You gotta have your righteousness and ratchetness.
And it comes with a headache and ridicule sometimes too, though.
But that's how you know you winning. If you're not being hated on, if you don't have no haters or people that's not envious of you, you're not doing nothing great.
But let me put it like this, though. I've missed out on a lot of good women because of my Facebook too, though.
But that's not your fault. That's their fault. That speaks to their insecurities.
Facebook can be deceiving.
But that shows you her lack of communication as you.
Yeah, if you really know me,
right?
And don't judge me.
You gotta understand what Facebook is.
I had to cut you off, but what's funny is I tell people I got just as many male friends as I do female friends. I had to put up a whole selection of all my homies and my boys, hanging out with them. Like, look, there's actually more dudes that I'm cool with. I kick it with, than the females. But everybody's focused on females. That speaks to our insecurity. That saved you a headache. Bye. Yeah, I'm
gonna tell you that story. The one time Sean was on his Facebook with some girl, and Sean was all this. Oh, I'm with I said that shit ain't gonna work. I said I knew that shit wasn't gonna last. I said the one time I ever saw Sean have his Instagram, his Facebook, like some woman. Sean be having these beautiful, well manicured, written out like memes and quotes and all these deep, thoughtful, fucking like Hallmark pictures, and Sean be out here like he like the marketing machine for Amazon, just beautiful and well manicured. She work for Hallmark type shit. I said that shit ain't gonna last. I said that shit not gonna last.
No, man, I know who you're talking about.
3 weeks later, that shit was. I said that shit.
Up to one person.
I went through your shit. I said, is she gone?
No, actually, she was very professional about it. She pretty much told me, she's like, "You're doing this. I'm going this direction. You're going that direction." Mm-hmm. It totally pissed me off.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, but in my own way, I was giving her as much as I could give her.
Yeah,
I was giving her as much as I could give her.
Yeah,
because I was being cautious and scary. I'm like, man, am I trying to over too much? Mm-hmm. And I brought it around all my friends.
Yeah.
And I told everybody, this is boom.
Yeah, I know.
And I opened up, and I won't ever.
I know. I've never seen it again.
Do that again.
And I've never seen it again either. Yeah, and I said he did it at one time.
But we're still friends.
Yeah, I believe it.
We're going different directions. But
Lesson learned.
I was still trying to get to my status quo, and I'm there now. So, you live, you learn.
Yeah.
I won't put nobody on blast, but
it was
a lesson learned.
Respect. And I agree with that.
Because the person did a lot for me. And she taught me a valuable lesson. But I wasn't prepared for that one. Out of nowhere, boom. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But that comes back to where you at. Mm-hmm. I had a lot of things that was still going on in my life, but I'm not rushing anything for nobody.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. In the stage of life I'm at is where I'm at, and she wanted certain things, and I was stubborn. Like, I just wasn't trying to move on that fast. I think she wanted to move at a different pace.
Right.
And I was, I've been in this for 32 years where I'm at right now. And I've put a lot of work into this. So I like where I'm at, where I sit at. Now, I'm not changing that for nobody. If you don't like where I'm at,
the door is always open.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah. It exists that way.
I didn't make a switch for a change. I know how to do it. But nobody, no female is going to make me switch my path. And
if a woman really cares about you, she wouldn't ask you to.
No.
And vice versa. Like, I get, female friends that be asking me, oh, I met this guy. He wants me to move. why would you move? No, you have something. You have what you have here. If I met a chick that lived in another city and we vibed out and it's going well, I don't believe in long distance relationships. I think they're trash and don't work. But I would never ask her if we get to the point where one of us has to move.
Mhm.
My goal would be to let me make sure she comes where I stay, or we choose who has the best professional economic position to relocate. So if I have a skill set that can relocate to her city,
And you can both grow.
right? And I need to also be able to build. I need to build my own identity in that city. So let's say I move there, it don't work out. I don't want to be ass out in the city. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Rebuilding is no joke.
It is exactly. So I want to make sure if it's her moving to where I'm at, let me make sure she is familiar with this place and has something here to fall back on if this don't work out.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I plan on it to work out for the long haul, but I have to be realistic that life is a motherfucking shit changes. I don't want you to move here based only knowing me and have nothing else, and you're sort of tied to who I am here and have no identity of your own. I want you to get familiar in this soil to where because I don't want to be around you all goddamn day. I want you to have something to do on your own. You have friends to hang out with. I want you to have some sense of yourself here, and I feel that's the proper way to do things. For her best interest and mine too, because I like my me time. I don't need you to be all goddamn day.
I'm getting my me time.
You goddamn right. I want you to have yours too. My goal, I always say, like, I don't ever want to lose. I don't want a woman to lose herself in me.
I'll take off on a 30-mile bike ride in a heartbeat and be gone.
I don't want you to come with me. Like, I'm doing shit. If you want, I'm doing shit here, but let me do my shit. You can be in the room, but I'm doing shit. And if you do your shit, do my shit. Cause what may be attractive to you was you doing your shit. Don't stop doing shit that I don't like. I want to go petunias. I don't want to do no fucking flowering.
Everything's different. I mean, you know what it's like. At the end of the day, you gotta find what works for you.
Yeah.
You gotta find somebody. You ain't gotta find nobody. If the person that you're looking for crosses your path and you guys connect, then go with it.
Yeah.
But if you're out there searching and searching, you're not gonna find it. If it's gonna come your way, it's gonna come your way. It's gonna come. You're not looking for it.
You start compromising shit, making fucking justifications for some fuck shit. No, just invest in your shit. Do what makes you happy. Do some shit you never done before. Like just keep renewing yourself, keep exposing yourself, and the person that matches who you trying to become will find you.
Yep.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. Do some dope shit. Just do some shit you never done. Volunteer. You know what I'm saying? Find something to do with your free time. It don't have to be work related, but like people need what you can bring to the table. But if you're not offering it, then how can they know what your value?
You gotta value yourself first of all.
You gotta love you. I love me some me.
Yeah, well, I love me some me too, but I gotta keep it like I got the regulator on it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel the pressure though, because before we get done here, I will say this. It looks cool and everybody's like, oh, you're doing this, doing that, but the part of failure or the part of not accomplishing something and dealing with the ridicule is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
So I battle that fear every day.
Yeah.
Everything I do is tied together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If I make one slip up on anything, it pretty much crushes everything I've been doing. And, so think about that fear every day. You're like, okay, you've been doing this, you're representing this, you're representing that, you're talking about this, you're talking about that. Then you go out here and you do something stupid, or you get in the wrong relationship.
Yeah.
And then social media is over. Because you can't, once it's out there, it's not coming back. So, it is what it is. I've kept it PG-13 because, you've been trying to get me on for the longest. I had to make sure I was comfortable and what's going on. So I get it. But that's just me. I'm cautious.
Absolutely. I mean, we are
cautious because everybody's going to see it and trust me.
Yeah.
They may not put it out there on the page, but they'll put it in a messenger and be like,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, light me up. But, it's important. You got to represent people.
But we doing dope shit. And we going to do another one and we'll be back on again. And I appreciate you for even opening up your safe space, your the place you come, your bat cave, your chill spot to me to film here. Because this is my first time doing an on location podcast. Since I've been talking about.
So chill here.
And, the setup is dope, and I figured out how to set the shit up and how to get the look right and blah, blah, blah. I had the question. Fred was dope. And like I say, again, we had Gran Crew, Cigars, and Soulard on, was it 1013?
Yeah, 1013 and
1013 and Soulard,
Dang,
and like, you know, I think it's hella dope. I don't smoke cigars yet, but I might add on another, you know, another vice. Get my vice game up.
Shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy's good people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sitting in and been here for a couple of months, and one day he asked me a question about some people, and I'm like, oh, you know him? Oh, you know him? You know, and Jimmy's a computer guy.
Yeah.
So he was doing his homework.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm like, oh shit, Jimmy knows everybody that I don't know. So he does his homework, which I like that. So him and Fred are amazing guys.
I want to talk to Jimmy because I need to talk about some software stuff.
Yeah, he's
some design stuff. I think he might can help me with.
So,
just going forward.
Whatever you need, I got you. You just gotta keep it 100 with yourself.
Yeah, man. You've seen me grow over the years, and you've seen me shit fail and fall through, and the next thing shows up, and I just put the work in because I enjoy it. Like, I've been the most happy with this that I've done previously.
Well, the way you're putting it out there, I've seen it. I mean, I pay attention to it. I'm like, okay, doing this thing, you know, and I was like, I want to twist it up a little bit, you know, because truthfully, this is my woosah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've transferred from where I used to go, you see me all the time, to I'm in a cubby hole.
Yeah.
And you know when you walk in, if you don't belong in, you don't fit
I was
in.
like, oh, shit. I said, shit, is Sean here? Or should I go through the back door? I was like, ooh, shit. Can I have a key? I thought I should order something. I was like, I don't know what.
If you don't belong in, you don't. If you don't belong in, you don't get in.
That's it. I was like, I mean, every fucking chair was full. I was like, I'm walking in with all equipment. Like,
those are great guys too. Those guys up there, they're great.
Hey guys, Sean here.
They're
please.
Those guys are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They've got me tough. They brought me back down to earth. So.
That's a dope tribe, man. You know, that tribe it's important to have your tribe that, are a family on ideas, not because of anything else, but on ideas.
I got a little surprise. I'm gonna get my boy, little Jamal, here for you.
Fuck yeah, man.
You know, that's a must see TV one.
You know, I'm here for it. I'm here for all that stuff, man. I'm here for the experience. I know my audience would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it, most importantly. Okay, Sean, I know you got to get to.
I think it's sushi. We're doing sushi? Yeah, we're doing that sushi.
We're doing sushi. So, Sean,
maybe you can join us. You can wrap up in time.
Yeah, I got nothing to do because I ain't got no job.
Can we have a third party join us?
We can wrap up. So give the audience some lasting gems, something to think about going forward. We can get up out of here.
The one thing I say in life: get to know yourself. Don't look for other people to put you on your pedestal. Don't look for other people to appreciate you. Don't be arrogant about it, but get to know who you are and what you want and where you want to go. You know, find your drive. You know, I'm not done yet. You know, I'd rather work toward becoming a guest speaker. I've met some amazing people. During the Super Bowl here, I met an amazing guy I've been trying to meet for 5 years. That's terrified to meet him. You know, Mr. Parker. I finally met Mr. Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Education like there's no tomorrow. We sat and talked. He opened up. I was like, wow, you're actually talking to me. But he's been inspirational to me. I've been watching his stuff, you know. And you see, I sent you the link on who he is.
Yeah.
Amazing man. You know, be a great guy for your podcast too. But it's like, know who you are and who you want to be. And also understand that everybody's not going to like you.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not every woman's going to be around you. They're going to think whatever. That's their choice. That's their option.
All right.
But the thing I found out is I've always stayed who I am. And the reason I can say that is because my friends from Carlyle and Centralia will tell you I'm still the same Sean.
Mm-hmm. The
guy that was 143 pounds, 170 pounds playing basketball is the same guy that's 280 pounds. Nothing's changed. The skill set's changed.
Yeah. The
physicality's changed.
Yeah.
The ability to give it to you has changed. But the person inside is still the same.
Yeah.
That has not changed.
Yeah.
Now, I have my ups and downs.
Right.
But the one thing I've learned, and I've lost some good friends being stupid, not thinking. I made some bad choices, not thinking. But it takes a real person to admit to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you asked me this probably about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, well, my stroke's been probably 3 years ago. You asked me prior to that, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. I'd be like, now I'm like, nah, I'm still here. A higher power told me I got work to do.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I was, I have to give thanks and praise to a couple of people like Guns N' Hoses and Ballpark was tremendously amazing during my stroke. Like, besides my friend support, they had my back 110%. What meant the world to me. Imagine sitting in a hospital. I don't know if I'm going. I can hardly talk.
Mm-hmm.
I can't walk. My whole left side is still whatever.
Yeah.
And I get flowers from Ballpark. I get cards from Ballpark. My boss was amazing, getting help to me right away. And then Guns N' Hoses sends me a big banner, and everybody so support. When you get stuff like that, it brings you back to reality. Like,
It humbles you.
It humbles you. And to this day, I still post it because it's like they fueled me to get better. They have no idea. They gave me so much fuel because I was just like, man, what have I done to myself?
Either you humble yourself or life will humble you. You choose.
It will do it.
You choose.
When it hits you, you'll know it comes out of nowhere.
Yep.
So that's why it is what it is. So yeah. I keep it 100.
I said that a lot, man. Either you humble yourself or life will humble you. You get to choose which one.
Oh, something up there's going to get you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's not going to pick when he does it either.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You better figure out a way to stay humble and stay humble and empathetic. If not, he'll lay something on you.
Yeah, he will.
Or bring you home, one of the two. I hope he let you realize he can humble your ass, not bring you home and not learn that lesson.
That's why you see me by myself a lot.
Yeah, hey.
I have no problems chilling by myself.
Hey.
I know how to dip. I'm ghost. You know what's funny is, we're going to get up out of here, but I got one more thing to show you. Because when you first started the show, you called me Mr. Batman. But I have a guy at work, and he calls me Bruce Wayne all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "You Bruce Wayne." He sees me out.
Yeah. But
he gave me this thing for my keychain. Okay, and I worked for Johnny for 18 years in Soulard.
Right.
And, Johnny's a big Batman guy. Mm-hmm. But look what this guy brought me. He got me a...
Oh, that's the 89 bat. That's the 80s version of Batman.
He got me the Batman thing.
Hell yeah, that's the Michael Keaton Batman.
He calls me Batman.
Yeah, that's the Michael Keaton.
I'm like, dude, I'm not Bruce Wayne. He goes, yeah, you're Bruce Wayne. I'm like, no.
Fuck yeah, that's the Michael Keaton Batman. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It was funny you said it earlier. I was like, wow.
Batman Bruce Wayne, you goddamn right. I know what it is.
You know what it stands for. We're gonna leave it at that.
Well, Sean, I want to thank you for coming to Cognac Corner. We appreciate you here. Give a round of applause. This is Sean's first of many appearances on the corner. I want to thank Sean from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me into this beautiful location at Gran Cigars on 1013 Ann in Soulard. If you're trying to get your grown and sexy on, come on in. They appreciate you, as long as you appreciate them. And I had a great time doing my first Cognac Corner on location, and everything's working out. I want to thank Krista for coming out and sharing her blessings and her presence with the corner as well. Round of applause for her. And we're going to wrap up. I guess we're going to wrap it up for right now, guys. It'll be out soon. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. I think it was dope. Much more to come on the beginning. We're growing. We're going to be great. Doing dope shit. So stay tuned. And as usual, I'm Marcus Boston. This is Cognac Corner. Until next time, be great. You got some? You got some more?
Yeah, I'm going to bring you some good guests, too.
Yeah, hey, Sean takes care of me. I take care of Sean, man. That's what the tribe does. Like I say, hashtag tribe314. That's how we're going to fucking take over the world, make shit dope, love each other. Diversity, inclusion is what we always about. And we're going to keep it popping, man. Like I say, between this, Cognac Corner, the Soulardians, a lot more to come. I mean, we're going to get it. The hell out of water, we're going to get it. And I'm going to bring you with us the long way. I'm Marcus Boston. This is Cognac Corner. This was Sean Wesley. Dope episode. Like I say all the time, love yourself, love each other. We all we got. Be great. See you until next time. Bye-bye.